I'm gonna indulge. I'm playing Monopoly Go at the same time. Okay, are you listening? Are you gonna be tuning in with me, Drea? I would appreciate it. Give me some of that 75%. Thank you.
Is a red flag? No. Continuing to go back and forth with a nigga that I'm done with. I feel like it's a problem. He's aggressive. He's violent. He's not safe. I feel at harm.
Tyme, you're a very dramatic person. You're a very dramatic person. I see the strategy that you try here, because for a content creator, right, such as yourself, that hates narratives, hates embellishments, hates anything that just isn't exactly the way cookie cutter that she fucking said it. You've done a lot of that when it comes to the things I've said, or the things that I haven't even fucking done. You'll sit there and completely take a complete blank fucking wall and paint your own fucking mural and throw all kinds of colors and glitter and unicorns and stickies and, some more paint. You'll sit there and do all that shit, right? And it's not even fucking necessary. So imagine my surprise when you do the same shit when it comes to me stating that another nigga is abusive. Here you go. Here you go. Now, because I never said I felt, I'm unsafe. Just said the nigga is abusive, right? We didn't go into what the levels of abuse were. You know why we didn't get into the levels of abuse after I said the nigga was abusive? Because Tyme was too much on the fucking defense already defending this nigga. And later on in the clip, you're going to hear why I say that. You're going to hear from out of her mouth why I say she's over here defending this nigga. Before any conversation or explanation, or even for her own understanding and comprehension, she don't even want to do that. She don't want to even do that. She doesn't want to entertain a dialogue about why you think my friend homeboy is abusive. You know why she doesn't want to talk about that shit? Well, I don't want to answer that question for you or for her, right? Why she doesn't want to, let's have Tyme answer it for herself in this clip, because she's going to give you that answer. What's up, y'all? Greetings. Thank you, baby.
Me, I'm not going to talk about you. I'm not going to entertain you because you know where I live. I'm cool on you.
So right now you are listening to Tyme tell us how if she was a victim of abuse, how she would act. She's again projecting onto me and coming up with this imaginary reaction as to what she would do if she was in my situation dealing with a Hulk. Except she didn't, right? So here Tyme is explaining to whoever what she would do if she was in my shoes. Thus trying to validate or invalidate me further. And this is why I tell her, right? Because I know she heard me. That her apology, her weak ass apology in my text messages is not sincere. You're about to see why her apology is not sincere. Was never sincere. She was never just checking up on me. That wasn't her fucking intention. You're about to hear why I never fucking responded to her text message of apologies. But here's the projection. This is what she would do in the situation if she was me.
We ain't even got to make this a big deal, partner. I can control what I'm going to tell. I can't control what he going to tell. He might tell some shit I forgot about because I did it.
And even if I forgot some shit that I did, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, right? At the end of the fucking day, the nigga disrespected my house on period. That's some shit he did. Regardless of whatever the fuck I may have done or not done, he was disrespectful, period. And so I have every right to react the way I want for however fucking long I want to. The funny thing about tea time is when it comes to tea time and other niggas and being disrespected or whatever the fuck, tea time's allowed to say whatever she wants, how she wants, when she fucking wants to, and for however long she wants to. Have we not seen her go back and forth with the red pill niggas? So it's okay when T does it. But when other women on the app do it, all of a sudden it's a problem. She's critiquing like crazy. All of a sudden there's some imaginary rubric that comes in her fucking hands. And she's reading off the ways in which you should have handled a nigga. You want to talk about brand? That's your fucking brand. Ways in which tea time deals with niggas. You should try it too if you're a woman. Be like me. That's exactly what the fuck she does. Because we gonna hear so much more of that as we go on.
I remember the shit he did to me, but I might not remember the shit I did.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here she go. Thank you for the paper cranes. Here she go. I might remember the shit that I did, that he did to me, but I don't remember anything I did to him. Thus inserting her implying, right? Because we all know tea time ain't no girl. We all know that, right? Don't we know? Tea time is not no girl. She ain't no girl's girl. She the nigga's girl. That's what she said. She the nigga whisperer. She's the nigga whisperer. She's the only one that can check niggas on this app. She's the only one that can confront niggas. Matter of fact, she's the only one while she's... Let me save that comment for later for when it's actually relevant. So y'all really feel where I'm coming from. Because not only do I want to express to y'all what I think, my thoughts, and how I feel, I want y'all to feel where I'm fucking coming from too. I want y'all to feel me with me. Okay? Because I ain't doing no performative bullshit on here. This is just me, raw. Some shit I gotta filter out because it's too raw.
Now I'm mad because my shit hit in the face.
Hold on, Tanisha.
I'm not doing this shit. So
Flip the hair. Flip the hair this way. Flip the hair this way. Which way? Hold on one sec, though.
Say that it's a red flag for a woman not to go back.
Oh, Phoenix, bros. We gonna get to that, too. Please remind me, baby, of that. Please don't let me forget about that. That what you just said. That what you just don't forget about that. Hold on.
Back and forth with a man she was fucking with online. No, it's not. That's not a red flag. I'm sorry. It's not a red because my shit hit in the face. I'm not doing this shit. So to say that it's a red flag for a woman not to go back and forth with a man she was fucking with online, no, it's not. That's not a red.
Tea time, when you're explaining women, I want you to always keep in mind that you're not a girl's girl. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because when you're thinking that you cooking and reading and understanding women, you're not. Prime example, what you just said. The reason why I said it's a red flag for Shatonia not to stand up, be willing to stand up to Hulk, is because she sounded like if you would have listened to her. Because you didn't listen to the clip, did you? When we was in $2 Live, you didn't listen to the clip. She said there's a lot of things that I want to say that I would say. I've always been the bigger person. See, you don't listen to women because you're not a girl's girl anyway. You're not trying to listen to a bitch, no way. You're not. See, that minor detail that you missed that she said because you wasn't listening, you didn't listen to the whole clip. You listened to some third-party information or second-party information, most likely probably Hulk telling you, giving you his cliff notes, and we know his IQ is at 0. So I'm pretty sure you got more majority of your information from him. That's just my speculation since we out here projecting on people. You know what I'm saying? Since making theories and shit up. You know, I'm going to do what you do. Because it's probably where you got your intel from. So let me tell you something, sweetheart. When Shatonia was in $2 Live, she actually said out of her mouth, and I was listening, even in the midst of all the arguing and yelling and going back and forth, I heard what she said. She said, there's a lot of things that I could say, but I'm not going to. And I've been the bigger person long enough, and this ain't my first rodeo on this topic of Hulk. You know how I know she wasn't lying about that? See, that's why I could tell people are lying or not lying. You know how I could tell Shatonia wasn't lying about that, T? It's because of you. It's all because of you. Because you went on your platform to talk about 2 women that was arguing and fussing and fighting over Hulk. Remember you said that on your platform? I wonder why you didn't address that. The blogs didn't pick that up. You didn't mention that in your live? Because that was part of my video too. You didn't want to address that? You won't want to address what you said, but you don't insert yourself. So back to not listening to women because you're not a girl's girl. You assess the situation incorrectly. What Shatonia said is the reason why I said it's a red flag that she feels like she can't stand up to that nigga. Because I think there's a lot of things that she still wants to get off of her chest. So you coming up with this whole elaborate thing of it's not a red flag, coming up with this whole fucking story, and you just missed what the girl said. And that's the reason why I said what I said. Did you listen to the clip? Did you listen to her say that? She actually said it again in your live, and you still wasn't paying attention because you was too busy fixing your hair. That's when you don't be paying attention to bitches, because you be too busy looking at yourself like wondering, missing details. I heard the bitch say that, and I don't even like her. But let's hear the elaborate story that you finna make up.
I'm sorry. It's not a red flag for a woman. Thank you, Blob. It's not a red flag for a woman to refuse to go back and forth with a man she no longer deals with online. That is not a red flag. There's nowhere near a red flag.
It's nowhere near a red flag because Tyme don't listen to women. She already told y'all she ain't no girl's girl. That's not her thing. So why the fuck do y'all think she would even understand what my conclusions are when it comes to women? Why do you think that? Why do you think that we're clashing right now? Because this is actually no longer about Hulk. This actually hasn't been about Hulk for a minute. She's not a girl's girl. So what makes you think she's listening to the fucking girls? She might get tea from the girls, absolutely. But what does she do with that tea? Expose it? Embellish it? Create narratives out of it? Don't worry, I'll say the silent part out loud. Y'all ain't got to be scared, because I'm not.
Wasn't it actually that women don't check him, not go back and forth with check? But that's a lie because I did check him. And how do you know if he didn't get checked off the app?
T. I thought one of your cardinal rules was whatever happens in 4K, you need to address it that way in 4K. Contradictory, maybe. How do you know he didn't get checked off the app? What do you think is the problem with Tyme having the ability to, or the inability to check Hulk in front of y'all? Why do you think she can't manage to do that? Y'all can just say it in the chat. Y'all can say it in the chat. Why do y'all think that she has the inability, the handicap, to be able to check Hulk in 4K? Hey, Mark the Goat. Why do y'all think that? I want to engage. I want to get with y'all's. Hey, Black Star. I want to get with y'all's. I want to get y'all's input on this too. I don't want to be the only one thinking. I want to know that y'all are thinking right with me. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be able to think right with me. This live, by the way, is for critical thinkers. Don't share this with no stupid motherfuckers. Okay? This is for critical thinkers. I'm open to all possibilities. One said she already been chatting behind the scenes. Right. So, how do you know after... Hold on one sec. This is what her dude Hulk said. Hold on. Let me play this for y'all, and I'm gonna have to jump to another clip real quick.
No, if he didn't get checked off the app.
Hold on.
That is not a red flag. There's nowhere near a red flag.
Nowhere near a red flag.
Wasn't it actually that women don't check him, not go back and forth with check? But that's a lie, because I did check him. And how do you know if he didn't get checked off the app?
How do you know he didn't get checked off the app? That's what Tyme said.
You don't know what him and her talk about or have talked about off the app. And it ain't for her to check him if she's not.
Oh, she's talking about Shatonia checking him.
No longer fucking him. So
why does somebody have to get fucked in order to get checked? Tyme, you're not fucking me. And yet you chased me around the app 3 months ago. You remember that? Every live spot I went to, you was there, right? Protecting Hulk. Inserting yourself, because you didn't need to, right? But you wanted to set the record straight every live platform I went to. And you not fucking me. I'm not fucking you. But yet you felt like you needed to follow me around the app to check me. I mean, it's her words, right? And she said, he's not fucking her. She's not fucking him. So he don't need to be checked. Well, shit, all of TikTok, we ain't fucking each other, but yet it be checks happening all over the motherfucking place. All right.
Are you clocking his ex checking him? She ain't fucking him.
Clocking his ex checking him because I'm listening to a woman that you're not listening to. I'm hearing what a woman's saying that you're not listening to. You already said you're not a girl's girl. I don't know why when you be getting on these little rants, you don't be thinking about that shit your damn self. You need to check your internal misogyny because you're just as misogynistic as the rest of these niggas, which is why I think you're good at defending Hulk, because you're just as misogynistic as he is.
So why are you worried about him being checked by his ex?
Again, nobody was worried. Nobody's worried. Shatonia can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Listen, if Shatonia wants to go away and hide away and be silent for the rest of the year, go ahead and do so. But see, for me, and maybe you didn't know that this platform that I built was on checking niggas, men. I also empower women to do the same and not cower. That be my messaging to women. That's always been my messaging. You seem to have a problem with that. But typically, somebody who isn't a girl's girl would have a problem with that. So I understand why you have a problem with that. We just have a difference of opinion, that's all. Different outlook on life and these niggas. I'll check them while you won't. Isn't that why Heartbreaker dug in your ass? Isn't that why you damn near lost your platform over that shit?
Why is that your concern? She's not with him anymore. She's moving past him. So why keep pulling her back to him to have any association?
How am I pulling a woman back to a man? Shatonia just got on your platform and told you she lied on you. Shatonia also told you that she was the one that started the shit when I entered the room. You also admitted that Shatonia is very much still in love with Hulk, and yet you sitting over here talking about why am I trying to pull this woman back to this man? Doesn't seem like she wants to be far away from him. Doesn't seem like Shatonia is voluntarily choosing to stay far away from him. Again, are you not paying attention? Are you not looking around you? Or are you not looking to your left and to your right? What's happening? I thought you caught everything. I thought you paid attention to everything. I'm a little disappointed in you that you're not bringing up this shit.
With him if she's saying she don't want to.
T, Shatonia said she moved on past that nigga, but she also said that while he was dating me, he was still reaching out to her. Which means she ain't cut that nigga off. Are you okay? Are you okay? I don't even know Shatonia. And just paying attention, I've learned a lot. You've known Shatonia longer than I have, and somehow you in here, I think purposely, I think you're doing this on purpose. I think you're purposely being obtuse. I think you're purposely being willfully ignorant, right? I think you're being willfully ignorant. But I don't know how I can clock all this shit and you are over here thinking something completely different. But you got to be willfully ignorant to be able to admit in front of your crowd of people that Shatonia is still in love with Hulk. And the fact that you've said that about her.
I don't care what you heard. I don't care what you're saying. What you're saying don't make no sense.
You know why nothing makes sense to Tyme? Because only what Tyme says makes sense. That's why I could never go to her platform. You know how many times I'd be interrupted? You know how many times she would try to overtalk? Why? I got my own platform. I'll say what I need to say. We don't gotta converse. But you know why she don't ever understand shit anybody else says? Because she only understands the shit that she says. Plain and simple. Euphemism. Clock it. The way she says, see what I think y'all don't get is all the time. See, she be playing on y'all top. She don't play on mine. But when you're repetitive, that's how you bring cults together. That's how you get your followers to start repeating the shit that you're saying, because you keep saying it. And guess what? Before you know it, you got 1.1K of your followers repeating everything that you kept repeating in your life. Just that mere psychology works, and she uses it and does it well. See, what y'all don't see is, what y'all not seeing is, what y'all not understanding, what y'all failing to realize. Man, the insults be fucking insulting. She insults y'all, I think, at least 80 times. I mean, like, it's got to be numerous times that she'll sit up there and say she's smarter than you. And you think I'm going to entertain a conversation like that with somebody who's just can never say that they're wrong? For somebody who's so concerned about everybody else taking accountability and apologizing, I have rarely seen admit that you were fucking wrong. Tyme don't admit that she's fucking wrong. She don't never admit she wrong. Right? Let's keep listening.
Isn't the ex the best friend still? Who ex? My ex? Why y'all worried about me?
Why y'all worried about me? Cause you be acting like you the motherfucking example on fucking TikTok of how to do any fucking thing. Somebody need to make a box. Oh, you make a box like that. That's not how you do it. See, what you not seeing is about that box. What I think y'all are failing to realize about that box. See, that box, y'all don't get it. Y'all never saw. That's what the fuck you be doing. And that's why the expectations of you are what they are. And how she sees every single troll comment and can't help but reply. That part. I remember being in her panel one time and I was so annoyed because I couldn't get a word in. You know why? Because every fucking time she kept talking to a goddamn troll. Kept losing my train of thought. I said, what the fuck am I up here having a conversation for? And I dropped. Don't nobody got time for that shit. Why have a panel if you're just gonna yap yourself back and forth to the trolls? Delete that panel and then just talk amongst yourself.
Is me and that man on TikTok going back and forth? Is my question.
The better question is, do you go back and forth with your exes, period, whether it be on TikTok or offline? That's the real question. And if the answer is no, I know you lying. I know you lying. It's not about TikTok. This is only a hub. Tyme, you give TikTok way too much fucking emphasis. It's not necessary. It's like picking up the phone and calling. It's just another means to communicate.
Am I making live streams going back and forth with the man I was fucking?
What does it matter if I'm fucking him or not? I've gone back and forth with niggas across this app plenty of fucking times. The fucking part ain't the part. Again, y'all motherfuckers need to do y'all research on people that you're going back and forth with. Ain't no way T don't know I don't go back and forth with these niggas, whether I'm fucking them or not. See, she likes to emphasize fucking because, well, she's projecting what she normally does. Projecting her shit of what she would do onto me. But what she fails to realize is that I came from the debate side of TikTok. Joker and Shemaine, Cool Ass, we all used to dig in them niggas' asses. I've gone at it back and forth with Omega. I've gone at it with Peter. I've gone at it with Lower. I've gone at it with Saul. Gone at it with all them niggas. So the point in case here is not about fucking. That's just my nature to go back and forth with them niggas because I don't do disrespectful niggas. So why are you the only one thinking about fucking? You can answer honestly before Jesus. You don't even got to answer honestly on this platform because we all know how that fucking usually works out.
Is my question. Whatever happens happens and goes on off this app ain't got shit to do with y'all. But what I'm not doing is on the live stream back and forth with one of my exes or current. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not playing that game. Especially when we got each other's phone number.
Hey, John.
Or his ex. I'm not doing it. For what? It's embarrassing.
That part. She claims she's on good terms with her exes. I think I want to just let the comments comment and do what they do, because I feel like I'm in amongst a room full of thinkers.
It is embarrassing. If that's something a woman want to do, I ain't got shit to do with that. That's on you. Okay? But to then say that it's a red flag for a woman not to go back and forth with her ex, that's where I see a problem. If you decide that you are going to go back and forth with your man or your ex because that's the way you fight, then by all means, baby, do you.
So then, T, let me ask you this. Why you not let me do me? You just said that's not the move because I called him abusive, so I should feel unsafe. I should feel so unsafe not to go back and forth with him. But then at the same time, if that's what I do and I go back and forth and want to go back and forth with a nigga that I got done dating, do you? You the only one not letting a bitch do me. Matter of fact, 3 months ago, you didn't let me do me either. You followed me around from platform to platform to platform to make me out to be like I'm the fucking liar. You put a lot of effort into that, sweetheart, for a nigga that has never been yours. How you expect me to know the difference between you and Shatonia? Oh, my bad. Is this thing on? I'm sorry.
But to then say that because a woman don't go back and forth with her ex, that that's a red flag, you are giving women the wrong signal. You telling them the wrong thing.
Now, Tyme, I know you not telling or talking about a woman sending a bunch of other women the wrong message. Comments. Is that what I just heard? Is that what I just heard? Tyme telling another woman the wrong messaging she's giving to other women? I just want to make sure I ain't hearing shit. Is she the one telling another woman what's the wrong message to send to other women? Is that what's happening right now in this video? Is that what she's saying? Is that the hill she want to die on? Okay.
So what we telling our daughters? You better go back and forth with your ex on TikTok.
What are we telling our daughters? Well, I don't know. T, what you tell your daughters? Since you're posing the question, I would tell my daughter she needs to stand up for herself and don't let no nigga disrespect her. By any means necessary, however she feels she needs to make sure he don't disrespect her. Whether it's to use her voice, whether it's to use her hands when she needs to get out of a dangerous situation, by any means necessary. Make sure that nigga knows to not disrespect you. That's what I would tell my daughter. What you tell yours? What you tell yours? And did it work? Do you see the fruits of your labor? Since we're posing the question of, is that what we telling our daughters? Since when is it what one woman does the message for all women? So since when is what one woman does the message for all daughters? Oh, well, according to Tyme, because if you're on Tyme's in Tyme's world, thank you, Panda. If you're in her world, right? You gotta abide by her rules. It's how she thinks, not how you think. Never how you think. It's always how she thinks, how she sees the world, not how you see the world. She's not open to all that shit. What you mean? It's about her messaging to women, not your messaging. Her messaging is for all women and all daughters.
If you don't go back and forth, if you don't give him that energy on the app, I'm not gonna tell my kid that. I ain't gonna tell no woman that. What are you going back and forth with this nigga for? Like, I don't think that that's a red flag at all. Right? How dare you not go back and forth with your ex on the app? He is just...
You see how she be embellishing? And they be over there talking about embellishment, right? This is the example of embellishment. How dare she not? Who the fuck said that? Tyme. That's the only motherfucker that said that. Ain't nobody else say that but her. Ain't nobody else say that but her.
So let me play this again, because I don't understand why nobody... Why y'all don't be telling the truth?
Why you don't be telling the truth? That's what I want to know. That's a great question, T. Why you don't be telling the truth? You went back and forth with Shatonia so much. You went back and forth to say AP was lying, then I wasn't lying, then she brought it out of context, and then she was lying, and then, well, that is what I said, but I didn't say it like that, and I think she threw it at you like this, and I don't think she, and all for you to end up going reneging at the end in conclusion, saying that I lied. You said that all in one clip, baby. That's all you. That's pure you. That's pure you. No chaser. Straight you, no chaser. That's what you did. So since we talking about telling the truth, why you don't tell the truth? Why you don't never do it? Why you demand everybody else on this app to tell the fucking truth? You don't motherfucking tell the truth. You don't tell the truth about the shit that you be saying. You always got to put a spin on it. You always got to make sure people understand exactly how you fucking said it. Why you don't never tell the fucking truth? Ask yourself that shit. And I don't mean, you know what I'm saying, make shit up in your head. Because I think you got used to, for way too long, people just watching you on the live so you can just make up shit in your head without anybody saying or combating that shit or challenging that shit. You don't want to be challenged, T. Let's be honest. You don't like to be challenged at all because you're not changing your opinion. Nobody's changing your mind. You said what you fucking said. And so when you come across a bitch like me who's very similar in that aspect to you, what you think I'm supposed to fucking do? You mad at me because I don't want to change my mind. You mad at me because I got a strong opinion. You mad at me because I go back and forth with these niggas on this app just like you go back and forth with these niggas on this app. You go back and forth with Lower, Cartel. Who else? Clap. So it's okay when you do it, but when everybody else does it, they doing it all wrong. It's not the Tyme way. You just want to see mess. So everybody else, it's a problem when they do it. But when Tyme does it, she gonna fight tooth and nail. She gonna fight tooth and nail to stand on her shit. But she couldn't stand on the shit that she said just yesterday. No? I didn't say it like this. I just said it like that. I didn't say it like this. I said it like that. Because I didn't say it like this. I said it like that. The way AP said it was all wrong. Even though I told you I didn't listen to the clip. I heard it from somebody else. And so I'm just here to say that I said it like this and I didn't say it like that. How the fuck do you even know how it was said? How can you even trust that at that point? Y'all see Tyme in Nitra's panel the other day when she said she had selective fucking memory? She wasn't lying. Simone, hey Simone, let me tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never had an issue with you. But you gotta know some of the shit that you say, you coming in here is disingenuous as fuck. You're one of the main ones that said did not go around on a world tour and you didn't even have the whole full fucking information of what the fuck I said. So you being in this room, I'm trying to figure out what's your reason for clarifying anything to me. Because we already know you come in here biased. Wait for Tyme to press that go live button. Because if you don't know how to hear two people out and decide in between without going so hard on one end, then respectfully, you can exit. But don't think I don't see you. You're not low. Because when it comes to this Hulk shit, I'm letting you know right now, I'm not fucking with you on that shit. We'll just say it like that. And it's crazy because I felt bad for you when it came to the Heartbreaker shit. And it took Chef doing what she did to you for you to realize. For you to realize, thank you. For you to realize that Chef wasn't a good person. You are biased. Go read your comments on the blog post when it pertains to me. You are biased. Go look at the questions that you're sitting there asking, trying to insinuate. But yet I never see you dig in T's ass. I never see you ask any kind of questions of T. You don't never challenge her. That's where I call bullshit. That's where I call bullshit. It's people like you that say you don't got a problem with nobody, but yet I see plenty of problems when you asking questions when it pertains to me and Hope. But I ain't never seen you fucking challenge Chef or fucking T. Until it was too late, until it was the last minute and your back was against the wall and they had the evidence to show what they showed. And then you had to feel some type of way and you were just in shock. I don't fuck with that. You want to ride on T's whatever? Ride on. But you can't possibly think you coming in here. I like to let people, motherfuckers, know exactly where they stand with me. I'm not saying I dislike you. It ain't no, hate or nothing. But I see you. And I see what you comment as it relates to situations that you see me going through on the fucking app. You not low, you not slick. Don't think you not over here, you know what I'm saying, over there in them comment sections on them blog pages throwing fucking jabs. You might want to go back and research some of the shit you've said. You may have forgot, but I'm letting you know right now that I see you, and I don't respect it. I don't respect it. I'm being honest with you. I'm doing what Chef and them over there don't do. I'm being honest with you. Take with it what you will.
Not just when you don't like a person. Like, period.
You think me and Hulk both went on a tour explaining things to people who don't matter, but you didn't say Hulk's name. You saying it now. You saying it now. But go back again to Proxy's blog pages, posts about me. You ain't say that shit then. Or should I pull that shit up right now and show everybody? Matter of fact, you know what? Hang tight. I got you. One sec. I'll get back to this later.
So,
All right. Y'all heard and seen what A. Simone just said in the comment section, right? Now she over here saying, I think you and Hulk both went on a tour explaining things to people who don't matter. Okay? Remember, she said that just now in the chat. But then we're going to look at this post on Proxy's page where it's AP versus Slim Bella Chef Foxy. And we're going to look at the comment section. Let's click on it. Is that you, A. Simone, right here? Third comment down. Didn't take you no time at all. So, ... We're just going to pretend like AP didn't go on a whole TikTok tour about their relationship? Oh, okay. That's A. Simone right there. That's A. Simone right there. That's her saying it. Y'all gonna have to just learn how to read backwards, but because I'm not flipping the screen right now. That's her right there. So when people come in my space, in my room, and I clock the shit, you got a problem with it and say, oh, no, it was both of y'all. But you see, how y'all market is not the same shit y'all be marketing everywhere, right? You be in here saying one thing, but then you be in the fucking comment section. I got eyes everywhere, baby. I got eyes everywhere. So just know the energy's not fucking matching. Okay. To be honest, I'm glad you're being honest because you weren't being before, right? So that means you didn't come in here and I just clocked it because I said you were disingenuous coming into my room. So now you're saying, to be honest, you were making it seem like everyone was jumping in y'all business when you brought it to the app. Funny you say that shit. A. Simone. Next order of business. Since A. Simone thinks AP brought it to the app, right? Let's hear what Tyme says, how it was really brought to the app. Because this is what happens when y'all motherfuckers don't do y'all research and y'all just run with what y'all run with, right? Right? Let's listen real quick to, let's listen to Tyme and what she says. Because I feel like A. Simone's only going to believe it if it comes out Tyme's mouth anyways. I'm not going to explain it anymore of how this started on the app. One sec. Alrighty then. Let's see here. I'm trying to... Which one was it? Was it 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2?
So as far as warning that you already know, I know something. You know what I'm saying? I lied. You know, I admit when I'm wrong. I lied. The brunt of the drama is me. Because really, it's in the past, you know, I say something, but that's about it. We don't sit up and even want that feeling because then I'm going to feel like I'm being fake. Right. So I don't want to know. I just don't want to know.
I don't think it's that one. Let's see. Is it the one where Hulk's in the panel? I'm trying to think which clip. Oh, 411. That's what it is. Might be on 411 page. There's a clip of T talking to Shtonia, or I don't know if she's by herself. And she says, I didn't know about Hulk until he came in and interrupted her live stream. Hey, Llama crew. Hey, Llamas. I didn't know about... The people want to talk about my hair? No, that's okay. So if you saw that if you were there when I said he came into my live, why the fuck is you out here talking about I brought shit to the app? That's where it fucking started. We argued right after that shit because he fucking embarrassed me interrupting my live. The comprehension be lacking with y'all. My bad, Llama, I'm sorry. The comprehension be lacking. Cause y'all still, he did because it came from a fucking argument. That's where it came from, A. Simone. An argument that came from a topic where we were talking about battle of the sexes. And he thought he would be funny and be like, oh yeah, Tyme, AP don't listen to nobody. AP don't listen to nobody. Already had taken jabs in the comment section, being antagonistic as fuck. Y'all didn't see that shit. But see, this is the part where I have to then separate from some of the women because they don't, and that's fine. If you don't confront niggas, fine. That's my nature. I confront the disrespect. And the minute he said he smashed, that was the minute it changed for the both of us. So now he got to deal with it too. So you want to sit up here and complain when he's really actually enjoying the attention. But he want to sit up here and complain about his name always being brought up. But nigga, if you weren't kissing and telling, there's ways you can argue. Do you think that the only way to argue is to bring up somebody's personal bedroom shit? It wasn't even the breakup, A. Simone. Before the fucking breakup was us having sex. That's what he brought up. Do you not understand that? Hello, God, are you there? A. Simone's having a little trouble comprehending shit. Kept throwing rocks and hiding his hands, for sure. Acting like he wasn't doing a goddamn thing when he was doing a lot of shit. Doing too much shit. Doing too much. Even when we were dating. Nigga, you don't need to be in the box right next to me in Tyme's live. Relax. That's the little shit that I don't tell y'all because y'all will sit there and be fucking airheads and act like, oh, but it's your fault for reacting and telling him don't be in the box next to you. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? I need y'all to be a little fucking realistic. But don't come in here, A. Simone, acting like you being fair to everybody when you're not being fair to nobody. Least of all fucking me. So when you come in my room, I'm gonna fucking address you and the hypocritical shit you just tried to fucking get away with saying. Period. That's all I'm saying. Be a real bitch. Don't sit here and say one thing in my fucking comment section when I know and you know everybody looks at the post and can go back and look at the fucking post and see your name there and the only name you fucking mentioning is mine. Y'all always talk about how a bitch centering myself, but y'all got my fucking name in all y'all mouths. Every time I enter a fucking room, y'all talk about it's been 3 months. But every time I go in a room, somebody's addressing me about the shit. What the fuck you want me to do about it? You don't want me to stand up for myself? Y'all got smart mouths. Y'all say the minute somebody say something disrespectful to you, even in the comments, y'all got something slick to say back to them. And so you expect me to come in the rooms and get disrespect and me to what? Be mute? This ain't a motherfucking Beyonce concert, bitch. I'm going to say something back every fucking time. And so now it's, oh, who brought it back up? Bitch, y'all did. Hello, ding, ding, ding. Y'all brought it the fuck back up. Every time y'all see me. Every time y'all see me, y'all bring it the fuck back up. Hey, Simone, that's the problem. You speaking from what you see and you don't be seeing shit. I can tell by the things that you say. I could see if you see. Just whatever. Don't even worry about it. So, like, it is what it is. We know who you rock with, Just rock with them. Rock with them in peace. And you can leave me out of it. So, yeah. Every time I come in a room, y'all don't want to forget the shit. And it's cool. And I don't mind going back and forth. But at the same time, y'all can't sit there and complain about the very things that y'all fucking do. Y'all always talk about the Hulk shit. Y'all can't get that off y'all motherfucking brains. And it's really not about Hulk. It's because it's about me. And then people are mad because they don't really want to admit that I'm a little bit important to people on here. Right? Ain't got shit to do with Hulk. It's me. I get it. It's me y'all are after. I fully understand that. I don't mind going back and forth, but don't complain about me going back and forth. If you don't have shit to say to me, guess what? I don't have shit to say to you. That's the secret. I don't have shit to say to you. If you don't have shit to say to me, I don't have shit to say to you. But the minute you address me, now I got some shit I need to address you with. That's how that fucking works. That's how that fucking works. You don't get to dictate to anybody if they can respond or not. Which brings me to my next point, tea time. Just because you don't want to go back and forth with your exes on TikTok, as if TikTok even fucking matters, I go back and forth in real life. I know you breathe, eat, and sleep TikTok, but I do this around the clock, baby. So what you're seeing is what you're seeing. What you're seeing is what you would get in real life. Y'all talk about all day. Y'all talk all day about being the same motherfucker offline that you see online. Well, guess what? I'm just as much argumentative offline as I am online. That's it. Let's go back to the clip. Hold on. Where were we?
How many times? Say that again. You hunching on the man and then get mad at us for what go wrong with y'all relationship.
Again, projecting. Projecting. I don't give a fuck that the relationship ended. It's definitely about how a nigga was handled. Period. But this comes from tea time. This is a bitch that don't listen to other bitches, so I wouldn't expect her comprehension to reach that point. She don't get it. Her misogyny is loud. So she can't hear over her misogyny enough to hear other women.
How you gonna get mad at us for not checking the man you fucking gave key to your house? What the fuck are we supposed to do about it? What is we supposed to do about it? seen Hulk disrespect. I ain't really seen Hulk disrespect no woman.
I ain't really seen Hulk disrespect no woman. Y'all don't remember Hulk admitting on this app that he smacked his baby mother? Man, even if it comes out the nigga's mouth, I swear to God, you women will sit there and act like it don't exist. This is why I don't, and this is furthermore why I don't choose to have a conversation with this woman. You hear what the fuck she just said? You hear what the fuck? I feel like he disrespected Shatonia. That was so irresponsible for her to say. Exactly. But what you guys are listening to, you're listening to a woman who's an abuse recruiter. That's what you're listening to. Tyme is an abuse recruiter. And that's facts.
When him and her got into it, when she kept calling him a nigga, knowing that they had talked off the app about...
She don't know that man in real life. Exactly. But can y'all tell that she don't... Can y'all tell from hearing her in this clip that she don't know that man in real life?
That word nigga to him being just like the word bitch. Right?
So she can understand how he feels about being called a nigga. But she can't understand Shatonia and what she says that she's fed up and has had enough, and she done gone through enough fights over this man. And you can't understand that part? You can't hear what she said, but you can hear what this nigga said. He don't like being called a nigga. You see why, T, I say I can't tell the difference between you or Shatonia at this point?
And she kept purposely calling him a nigga and called him a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me back up.
Oh, back it up,
Make
baby.
sure she called him a bitch. She came up and said, you let these lame ass niggas up in this... No, she said lame ass niggas up in your panty. But I ain't never seen Hulk disrespect no woman.
You ain't never seen Hulk disrespect no woman, but the night that I fucking called you, I told you he disrespected me. See how that work? You see how she also said when she called me that night, I was attentive. I asked her if she needed anything. It's performative and it's just performative. And I asked if she was okay, performative. And I asked her if she needed anything, and it's so performative. And that's what I did. And I promise you I did. I was good to her. I was a friend to her. I did call her my sister. I did care about her. I don't got no problem with AP. I have no problem with AP. No, I don't have a problem with her. But then listen to this bullshit.
Him a nigga, knowing that they had talked off the app about that word nigga to him being just like the word bitch. Right? And she kept purposely calling him a nigga and called him a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me back up. Let me make sure she called him a bitch. She came up and said, you let these lame ass niggas up in this... No, she said lame ass niggas up in your...
Not you putting words in my mouth.
Panty.
Tyme.
But I ain't never seen Hulk disrespect no woman. Him defend women more than I see him disrespect the woman.
You know what's funny about what Tyme is saying and what she's capping about right now in this clip is that, and I wish I would have recorded had I known I would have needed it at a time like this, but the reason why I think Tyme and Chef's relationship was so bullshit, right, is because you could easily see where they weren't even on the same fucking page, i.e. Hulk. I distinctly remember Chef being in Tyme's panel box, Hulk being in the box, and Chef turning to Hulk and saying, I don't like the way you talk to women. Hulk, I don't like the way you talk to women. That was on Tyme's panel. But you hear her.
Respect. I ain't really seen Hulk disrespect no woman. When him and her got into it, when she kept calling him a nigga, knowing that they had talked off the app about that word nigga to him being just like the word bitch. Right? And she kept purposely calling him a nigga and called him a bitch.
He is.
I'm I'm saying? Let me back up. Let me make sure she called him a bitch. She came up and said, you left these lame ass niggas up in this. No, she said lame ass niggas up in your panty. But I ain't never seen Hope disrespect no woman.
Girl, your best friend says she don't like the way Hope talk to fucking women. Your ex-best friend, I'm sorry. Your ex-best friend just said, she said that on your fucking panel under your watch. You just don't remember her fucking saying this shit because you are never gonna check that nigga. Has nothing to do with whether I'm with him, was with him, or will be with him, or what, or used to be with him. That, like, bitch, listen. The point of the matter is, he's still gonna be your brother regardless and go out to go ahead and terrorize other women. You still not gonna check him. That's the fucking point. See, you making it about sex. You making it about my legs being open. Stop worrying about it. Tea time, I'm not fucking you. You don't gotta worry about that, baby. So I don't know why you're concentrated on here when you need to be concentrated on what I'm saying out of here. Your ex-best friend said to Hulk, she don't like the way he talked to women. You don't remember that because the shit that deals with niggas goes in one ear and out the other and blah, 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 blah.
I see him defend women more than I see him disrespect a woman. But let me tell y'all this because I told y'all this before. The most disrespect I've gotten from a man is in a relationship.
The most disrespect I've gotten from a man is in a relationship. Woo! Well.
Let me say that again. The most disrespect I've gotten from a man is a nigga I've been fucking. I get hella respect from niggas I ain't fucking with.
You get hella respect from niggas that you ain't fucking with because they're trying to fuck. You would think a bitch that capes so hard from niggas would be honest about the niggas. You would think a bitch that thinks she's the nigga whisperer on this app would be honest and know how niggas get down. Hope was once nice to me too, tea time. Woo! Until he got that put on him. And he started acting the fuck up. All the other niggas, there's plenty of niggas that are nice to me, that respect me. There's plenty of niggas. You think you're special? You think there's niggas not out here that do respect me? Definitely respect me. But I'm not stupid to think that they don't want to fuck me. You think these niggas that come up to your box because your misogyny is matching their misogyny, you think they ain't trying to hit? You think they ain't trying to hit? You ain't saying nothing. Them niggas is nice to you because they trying to fuck you. Hello? God? I thought y'all telling me that's some tea. I thought she was tea. I thought she had the tea. Why the fuck am I telling y'all this? She should be telling y'all this. Why she not honest? This is what I be talking about. You not transparent. Why you not being honest about the shit? Why do I have to tell the rest of the people that why do I have to say what you want? The reason these niggas respect me is because they want to fuck me. Hello?
Right? Which means these are niggas I choose. But then I expect everybody else to check the niggas I'm choosing.
As a woman, from another woman, I would expect for you to check the niggas that you associate yourself with. See, the problem is you associated yourself so motherfucking hard with Hulk. Now, the shit he does rubs off on you and it reflects on you and your brand. You want to talk about businesses, right? And clearing your name and making sure your shit is straight. Well, baby, you better make sure he ain't nowhere near your shit because it really don't look good. That Hulk known abuser is around you, close to you, and you're vouching and caping for him hard as fuck. That ain't no good look for the business, baby. And if you was really serious about your business, you really wouldn't have the nigga coming up to your platform even to speak on me, who claimed he is abuser. But yet you do. You let that nigga come up in your panel so he can speak on me. You let Shatonia up in your panel so she can speak on me also. And you think I don't got no fucking reason to go off on all of y'all over there? It's your platform. You're responsible for how you run your platform. And so since you letting bitches up in your platform talk shit about me, it keeps me fucking relevant. Especially when I'm not fucking talking about you. So, analyze that shit. Check that shit. Because at the end of the fucking day, I would expect for you to be woman enough to check the niggas around you that you associate yourself with just as much as you enjoy checking these red pill niggas that you don't know and have never met and will never meet. That's what I would expect. But what do I know?
Because I chose this nigga. And I'm not saying it's okay for a man to disrespect you. I'm not saying.
That's exactly what you're saying when you say that bullshit. That's exactly what you're saying. And this is why Heartbreaker went off on your ass. And this is why you damn near lost your platform back in fucking January. Because you fucked around and you found out that it wasn't okay to victim blame. And yet here you are, victim blaming yet again. Let me repeat that for the sped niggas in the back. You are victim blaming again, Tyme. 2024 Victim Blamer of the Year award goes to Tyme. That's exactly what the fuck you're doing. You're saying it's okay, and you worried about my messaging to women and young girls? You worried about what the fuck my messaging is to young girls and other women? My messaging for Shatonia is stand up for yourself, and anytime that nigga disrespects you, say something the fuck back so he stops disrespecting you. Your method is to just cower, let him get away with it, he's fine. As long as you don't say anything or do anything, then he won't, then maybe he just might. Just don't say anything. Don't do anything. That's your messaging to young girls and women. Our messaging is not the same. Your messaging ain't for all women. It ain't for all of us. It damn sure don't fucking represent all of us either. That's what you need to fucking understand and accept. Well, you and I won't agree on that. You and me will not agree on that. And I'm okay with that. Are you? Are you?
I'm not saying that at all. But I get mad respect from the men in my town, my city, this ed. But the most disrespect I got from a nigga is a nigga I chose to fuck with. I chose to open up my legs to.
Y'all, do y'all think Tyme just doesn't want to believe that niggas want to fuck her? What do y'all think that's about? Y'all think she might need to go to therapy for that part to figure out why she's under the impression that niggas just respect her and they don't want to fuck? Anybody? Anybody? Anyone? Oh, well, think about that.
Right? Which means you get people in different forms. Right? which means you get people in different forms. You can get a good man that's a horrible fucking partner. So and I told her this too.
Just like you can come across a phenomenal ass content creator who's a fucking shitty ass sister and a friend. I feel you on that, big dog.
Experience them in different ways. I don't have that same experience to be able to check a motherfucker with something I'm not privy to. Y'all have a relationship. There's a level of intimacy there that I do not belong in. I cannot insert myself in. That's y'all shit.
I think at this point for tea time, it's clear and evident that she lacks comprehension. And so I think for the rest of this, it's like not a whole lot that needs to be responded to. Because once you understand that someone else on the other end clearly don't fucking get it, just let it be.
I get it, Ari. Most abusers are. And most women are abusers too. You just don't know that, right? Because a lot of y'all women are...
Not you victim blaming. Oh my God.
Fucking partner.
Here we are. Again with the victim blaming shit. She's victim blaming again? I thought you learned the first time. T.
So and I told her this too. We experience them in different ways. I don't have that same experience to be able to check a motherfucker with something I'm not privy to. Y'all have a relationship. There's a level of intimacy there that I do not belong in. I cannot insert myself in. That's y'all shit. It's a relationship. I get it, Ari. Most abusers are. And most women are abusers too. You just don't know that, right? Because a lot of y'all women are disrespectful as fuck. Let's just call it spade a spade.
You know what I think, actually? I think you're projecting again. And I think you're finna project some more. Tea time, your projection's ready. Here's why I think you're projecting. Because I think you are that disrespectful woman in the relationship. I think you're the woman that you're talking about right here. You're trying to insinuate, which is cute. Nice try. You're trying to insinuate that it's me. But I think that it's you.
Yes, I did. Y'all disrespectful as fuck. Y'all talk to me in any kind of way. And then when a man's clap back, oh my God, I can't believe you're talking to me like that. Oh my God, I can't believe you're treating me that way. Okay, so that's why AP felt compelled to respond. Listen, let me tell you something, troll page. My name was brought up Saturday.
Her name was brought up Saturday, and she has made it since then all about her. Just like she said, I could have just left her name out. She could have just not made this a whole fucking big deal, but she made it a big deal. You know why? One is because HB said something about it and tried to make Tea Time look like she was messy. That's what I think she got wind of. Two, I think she does this shit for content, because let's be honest, y'all ain't really been too keen on her. So I feel like this was one thing to make a whole big fuss about and turn it into a fucking series. Now we're going back and forth. I'm gonna entertain it for sure. But my thing is, Tea Time, you not low. We see you. You took a break, came the fuck back, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but we see you. We see you. So you want to sit here and act like you're not dragging this? Because regardless of me mentioning your name, right? What I said was true. You're creating this whole narrative that I put a different spin on it or I made it seem like some way. You don't even have to do all that. You could simply just let it go. But when have you known Tea Time to let some shit go? That's what's funny. She talking about me continuing to go back and forth with my ex or whatever about the situation when don't this bitch still respond to Poozy to this day? You the last person to tell somebody to let some shit go, or when are we gonna wrap this up, or telling somebody how long some shit's gonna go. Like, my girl, can you clock yourself first for once? Can you clock yourself in a way that you're not trying to spin the narrative to make it seem like you're still a good person? Because that's all the fuck you try to do. That's what you try to do with Shatonia. I'm still a good person. I'm not a bad person, even though I did, Shatonia. I did tell her that you still in love with Hope. Why the fuck did you feel like that was my business? Why did you feel like that was necessary to even tell me? You were so scared we were going to trauma bond. I'm trying to figure out, why was your fear so deep of us potentially trauma bonding? What would that have done to you? Can anybody answer me that? Would it have unalived Tea Time if two bitches over here trauma bonded over a nigga? You were so worried about it. So worried about it that now you're gotten to the point where you want to center your whole entire life over one fucking comment that was made about you. Hey, what's up, Kiki? Do we understand why she's dragging it? She wants some sort of acknowledgement or end result of me not bringing her name up. And that's just not going to be the case. That's not the reality. You know why? Because the reality on her fucking platform is she's going to always platform motherfuckers to bring me the fuck up. And she's not going to stop it. So why the fuck are you expecting me to stop my mouth when those motherfuckers are going to get responded to? Tea Time would never. She would always respond and clap back to a motherfucker who's trying to clap at her. Right? So when you bring up Hulk, Shatonia, and whoever the fuck else that wants to dogpile on AP, that's what the fuck happens. We're here today because of Tea Time. Because Tea Time, what did we say on our last show, Polka? She ain't have no fucking boundaries. You got your nerve to talk about a message being sent to women and children, and you can't even input boundaries on your own platform. TikTok, of all places. So, guess what? Now I'm responding because you let Shatonia come up there and say what the fuck she had to say. You don't want to silence nobody, don't silence me. If it's okay for me to do my thing, if that's what I do, going back and forth with niggas, if it's okay for me to do my thing, then let me do my motherfucking thing. But why are you crying about it? I didn't lie on you. I put things into perspective for Shatonia because she lacked perspective. She lacked a whole lot of perspective. I don't care about this proxy. I'm not concerned about this being not a good look. I do not care. I don't. And I don't care if she invited both of us up. I know better than to go to her platform. I'm not going up there to get interrupted. And I've already said that time and time again. I already know the games Tea Time plays, and I'm not going over there to play into them. All the rest of y'all motherfuckers can do what y'all want when it comes to that woman over there. I play what I play over here because I know how she is. It's all bullshit and smokes and fucking mirrors. Please miss me with that. Please miss me with that. It's not fucking happening. Matter of fact, when I was on, and I'm not going to mention this person's name, I was on a certain platform. It was asked since we want to go back to memory lane, because this was about Shatonia starting shit. But now we here because Hulk and Tea Time want to go back to memories lane, down memories lane 3 months ago. Everybody complaining about this shit was 3 months ago, but y'all the motherfuckers that started the let's go back down to memory lane bullshit All because Tyme's name was mentioned? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. That's the weakest excuse to bring some old shit the fuck back up just so you can deflect on how you told me and warned me to stay away from Shatonia. You want that heat off your ass. I understand completely. You don't want to look like a messy individual but you are a messy ass individual. You are. Period. You are. You are. It is what it is. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not joining a meeting of the forces to talk to neither Hulk or her. They can talk to each other like they have continued to do. Absolutely the fuck not. I hold my power here. That's exactly where I like it. I don't care if she invited me to fucking Universal Studios. I'm not meeting you there to talk to you. I've already listed my reasons why. I'm not talking to no motherfucker that's gonna sit there and play in my face, gaslight me, and victim fucking blame me. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You been had me fucked up. I just laid low. My taking a break from the app was me just not responding so y'all can yap. Which y'all did, right? But I'm not coming to her platform. So stop asking me. Don't ask me if I'm coming over there. I'm not fucking coming over there. To get interrupted, to get fucking disrespected, talked over, for that nigga Hulk to fucking pop up out of nowhere so he can say whatever the fuck and be performative and get all this fucking attention so he can get mo ass from the app. Like, I'm not doing all that shit. So you can usher and fucking protect a fucking abusive ass nigga. No, thank you. You're doing all that well on your fucking own. So continue that circus over there and I'll respond from over here. That's what I'm fucking gonna do. You good? You good. You good, baby. You didn't drag me enough, followed me around 3 months ago behind that nigga trying to defend him. Think we're done. You gotta be tired at this point. If me going back and forth with a nigga is my thing, let me do my fucking thing. Nobody tells you what the fuck to do when you going back and forth with red pillars. Nobody tells you what the fuck to do when you want to go back and forth with another friend that you done fell out with. Nobody can tell you shit. Right, T? You just as bullheaded as me. So what I don't understand is why you don't let me do my motherfucking thing and keep it the fuck pushing. Me saying your name does not mean it should overshadow. The whole point is Shatonia started that shit and she lied on you. Bitch, you need to fucking continue to check her. Because I didn't lie on you. She lied on you. And you ain't have no smoke. Maybe if Shatonia starts speaking up to Hulk and telling him not to fucking disrespect her, then you might get triggered. You might get triggered, won't you? That's why you don't like my messaging. That's why you creating this narrative. Why you dragging her back to her ex and she said no? I didn't say that. I just said it seems like she got a lot more to get off her fucking chest. She said she was fucking healing. She said there was a lot she could say, which sounds like she wants to say it. I'm just listening to her. Are you listening to her? But it seems like maybe because she's not standing up to him, that's why you just accept the apology and it's like, okay, cool. It's all right. You lied on me. When I know you would have ripped a bitch to shreds had it been anybody else. Ain't that right? Oh, all right. That's also why I'm not going over there. Get the fuck, come on, don't waste my time. Don't fucking piss me off.
Okay? Fucker compelled to respond. I should have never been thrown in the mix at all. That should have stayed between Shatonia and AP. My name should have never been brought into it at all.
This is why the music is what it is. It's as dramatic as she is. Because she's fucking dramatic as fuck.
Don't come over here telling me why somebody felt compelled to do shit. My name shouldn't have been put in it, period. Point blank. That was between Shatonia and AP. Telling AP that I warned her, Shatonia that I warned her, that was something that didn't have to be said because it was used out of context.
And it wasn't. Y'all, look at Proxy's post. It's part 1 and part 2, where Tyme goes back and forth so much. I don't even know if she knows which direction she running in at this point, because she went back and forth. She went right and left so much on the fact that she didn't say it. I didn't say it. I did say it. I didn't say it, but then it was out of context so much. I don't even know if she knows what direction she's running in at this point. But that's where you can see that clip of what she's talking about right here.
It was weaponized and used in a way that it wasn't said. Okay? That was used to hurt her, and that's not the way
Even if it was used to hurt her, did it still not, right, bring clarity to her dumb ass as to why I stayed away from her? I was warned about her. Shatonia brought this on herself. I can respond however I want to. And that's what's funny about the shit, right? Tyme will tell you all day long, you can't dictate how somebody fucking responds, but yet she's over here trying to dictate how somebody responds. Namely me. Ain't that her rule? I like Proxy's animations too. Ain't that what Tyme stand on? Don't she say, hey, whatever you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you was disrespected, whatever, you can't dictate the other person's response. That was my fucking response then, T. You can't tell me what I can or can't fucking say. You can't tell me why I said it. There's a multitude of fucking reasons. Namely, I knew it would fucking bother her. There's a multitude of reasons as to why I brought that up. You're just mad I brought it up. So just say that. Instead of this whole fucking monologue you doing right now, just say I'm mad she said it. She ain't wrong. She's not a liar. I did say that, and that was for that reason, because I thought they would trauma bond, but I'm just mad she said it because I didn't expect her to say it. That's all you gotta fucking do. That's all you gotta admit. Instead of doing all this elaborate bullshit for you to not look like this evil, bad person. That's all. Quit letting motherfuckers come on your platform to disrespect me, though, and we wouldn't have a problem. But see, I can't tell you what to do with your platform, right? I can only tell you why I'm responding, though, since you obviously are so curious as to why. You let motherfuckers come up and you let them fucking disrespect me. Cool. Now we got a problem. You allow that shit. Ain't that why, again, Heartbreaker dug in your ass? Ain't that why she went off on you? Take accountability for that. Since we out here over here talking about some accountability. Since we talking about some, apologies, owning up to shit. Tyme ain't never fucking wrong. And I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna continue to fucking see that, because the bitch ain't never fucking wrong. She ain't ever wrong. That's why I don't mind saying the shit that I say. Because that bitch is always going to say she's not wrong. So it don't even fucking matter. This argument don't even fucking matter. Because as far as she's concerned, she's never fucking wrong. This is just entertaining to me.
It had nothing to do with Shatonia, but everything to do with not being a good idea to be bonding with a nigga ex.
How did she know? How did she know me and Shatonia would have bonded? That's what I want to know. I want to know how this magician of a Tyme knows everything that's finna happen in the future and don't be knowing shit at the same fucking time. Meanwhile, telling y'all don't know shit.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Point blank period. You want to fight with somebody, fight with them. Stop throwing me in.
Bitch, you can't tell me how to fight. Just like I can't tell you how to fucking fight. Since when are we dictating how motherfuckers fight on this motherfucking app? You just said anything I say about Hulk on here, he has every right to fucking respond how he fucking want to. You ain't getting his ass about telling Shatonia's business. There was no need to bring up the fact that he smashed Shatonia, but he did. I don't hear you saying shit about that. But you over here, when your name get brought up, all of a sudden it's don't bring my name up. If you want to fight, fight this way. You are a controlling ass bitch. That's what you are. And you think I'm gonna sit here and fucking fall for that shit. You ain't controlling shit over here, baby. Do what you do on your platform. Like you have been doing. And I'll do what the fuck I want to do with my platform and my fucking voice. You're not dictating shit over here. Now, you can have your little opinion. I don't mind these little think pieces and shit so I can break them down. I think it's actually really fun. But what you not finna do is tell me how to argue and back and forth with a motherfucker who was fucking with me to begin with. You actually be more successful at telling motherfuckers to stop fucking with me, but you're not gonna do that. I already know, because you don't give a fuck, because you're not a girl's girl anyway, so it don't matter to you. Even though you keep saying, I don't have a problem with AP, bitch, you lying. It's fine though. I been knew that you was lying. But my thing is, please don't, you not dictating shit over here. If can't nobody dictate shit in your fucking platform and the shit that go on over there and the shit that come out of your mouth, you damn sure, you gotta know. You gotta know. It ain't happening over here. You gotta know that. And so this argument is fucking null and void, because at this point, you just crying about the shit. At this point, you just crying about the shit. And I hear you. I'm not invalidating your feelings. But I'm also not going to take back what I said. Because if I said it, if that happened again where Shatoni called me out, I would say it again. That's how much I stand on that shit. I don't give a fuck. You feel some type of way about it. There's been plenty of shit that you done said that I felt some type of way about. Namely, one, co-signing what Hulk says about me wanting the type of abuse that he fucking showed to me. That's the main motherfucking thing that I didn't fuck with what you said. But nah, I'll let that go. Until my name gets brought up again in your platform and you wondering how we got here again because of you. Maybe before we start complaining about what other motherfuckers say and throw our names in, maybe we should think first on the shit we probably co-signed and probably shouldn't have. Because I know you're not finna apologize about that shit. I know you ain't finna take accountability for that fuck shit. Maybe I misspoke, y'all. I probably shouldn't have said that and co-signed with Hulk that that's how she wanted to be treated in the relationship, because Lord knows I didn't ask AP how she wanted to be treated and if that was even true. So maybe I should, but no, you didn't do that, did you? You jumped on that nigga's back and was like, yeah, that's right. She wanted to be treated that way. That's what you fucking did. Victim blamer. Shout outs to you. You should get the Pulitzer Prize for Victim Blamer of the motherfucking year.
She been doing that since court. Throwing me in it for no fucking reason.
Throwing me in it for no reason, as if Tyme don't insert herself. Okay.
I didn't have to be a part of this at all. It didn't even have to come.
You didn't have to be a part of it at all. Just like you didn't have to run around like a fucking chihuahua behind me, platform to fucking platform, trying to clear Hulk's name. You didn't have to get involved in that. You could have stayed your black ass up out of that and said, I'm going to stay over here and let them just squabble it out at this point. But no, you felt the need to go the extra mile and follow me platform to platform. You remember that though, right? That was 3 months ago. Now you're talking about leave me out of it. No, where was that fucking energy? No, bitch, where was that energy at? You just said, right? Don't march to the beat of somebody else's drum. March to your own fucking drum. Where was that energy at? Ain't nobody bestowing the same fucking some respect to you that you didn't fucking bestow to them. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Where's that chihuahua energy you had when you was following me from platform to fucking platform, trying to clear that dumbass nigga's name, especially after he said he smacked his baby mom? You gotta be out your fucking mind to be like, I ain't never seen Hulk disrespect a woman. Bitch, you got to be slow. You ain't fucking with me on this shit. You not. You not. You not. Because pretty soon, I'm going to start thinking you ex number 2, bitch. Because that's what you look like. You look like ex number 2. That's what you sound like, too. And I'm sure everybody else thinks that same thing. There's a lot of people that think that. Was she fucking him? Shit, I don't know. Sound like it, though. But you want to stay out of it so fucking bad. But yet platform this nigga. Give him a backup page. Or at least attempt to. Because the attempt was there. Don't act like it wasn't. Don't try to downplay the attempt of you trying to get him and find him a fucking backup page. See? The coddling be real. That's what I be talking about, though. Like I said, you and Shatonia looking the same now from over here. I'm just peeping the shit. This is way beyond Hulk. I hope y'all don't think this is about Hulk. I hope y'all looking at the bigger picture behind all this.
On my platform.
And you know what? If she's still mad about it coming out on her platform, okay, she can still complain about that if she wants to. You know, just to give it something to, because what it seems like right now, she's trying to turn herself into the victim, right? It came on my platform and she said it wasn't going to. Oh my God, you actually hit, you know, the thing about the thing is, right? You seem so fucking distraught about it coming out on your platform, right? So fucking distraught. Look at her performing. Did she perform this way when Chef was disloyal to her and all that shit came out between her and Chef? Was she acting like this? Or was she just sitting there calmly? Let me know. Let me know. I don't know. Was it the same energy? Because I just need to know if it's performative or not. When Tyme found out Chef was disloyal to her ass, was it giving this same energy? Or did you sense a different energy from Tyme when that fucking happened? Because she dragging this whole, when it came out on my platform, and it came out on my platform, and it came out on my platform. Bitch, don't you make a living off of X-Files now? Don't you get an X-Files check now? Talking about you want to stay all the fucking way out of it, but you making X-Files checks. Talking about it, that's your ex, that's your ex, that's your ex, that's your ex, that's your ex. It should be done, says the fucking showrunner for X-Files. Make it make sense. Listen, we gonna talk the truth on this given day because this bitch won't. She over here bothered about everybody being an ex and everybody going to their respective corners while talking to y'all, talking about, I'm gonna be on live, I'm gonna be going live, so I'm gonna talk about X-Files, y'all. Whose ex do I need to call? Bitch, you dealing with somebody's ex. I know what the difference is being a personal relationship, Proxy, but you can't sit there and be like, oh, this is morality wise, like I don't want to get into none of my y'all's personal business and never know, and you make a whole fucking complete show out of it. You don't know what drama could stem from calling a fucking ex. You talking about personal relationships? Heartbreaker was a fucking stranger. You see how that went? So don't talk to me about personal relationships because Tyme did not have a personal relationship before Heartbreaker got to her fucking platform. She did not. But you see how that shit went? So please miss me with this bullshit. Y'all playing too many fucking games on here for me not to call it out. Y'all not gonna fuck, and this is why I don't go to other people's platforms. Because I can't talk like this. Niggas gonna get mad at me and want to fucking snap, drop me, block me, mute me, do all kinds of dumb shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't fucking ask me. I have my fucking reasons. Got a whole fucking show called X-Files, but want to talk about this is so much for me. God. How much of a personal relationship does she think me and her have? It ain't that goddamn personal for it to be affecting y'all like this. And on top of that, this ain't Hulk's first drama series with a woman online. Let's start there. Why isn't Tyme talking about that since you want to talk about patterns? Talk about Hulk's patterns. Why you don't want to talk and focus on Hulk's patterns? This ain't the first bitch you then had to deal with or be inserted into, whatever, however you want to say it, where you ain't been involved. Why you don't mention Lady Essence and Shatonia's situation? Why you don't answer for the people how Lady Essence and Shatonia became friends, Tyme? Why you don't never want to tell your people that they trauma bonded over Hulk and you talked about it on your platform? Why you don't ever want to talk about that since we talking about being truthful? Hello? Proxy, ain't no lies being spewed here, Proxy. Ain't no lies being spewed. That's the thing. Ain't no lies being spewed over here. Tyme says she never brought my name up, but when it came to Trip giving me an actual compliment on her platform, you know what Tyme bitch ass decided to do? Undercut that by saying, nah, she's soft. She's soft. She not like you, Trip. Any real bitch in the audience saw that was a fucking jab at AP. Bitch, you not low. You not low. You not low, baby. Any real bitch in the audience saw that was some snake shit.